Good morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry if I'm looking a bit rough. I've spent the past like 2 days in bed really ill. I've had like a chesty, coldy, sore throaty thing which seems to be going around everywhere at the moment. That just kind of knocked me off my socks, or knocked me out my socks, whatever you prefer. But I've got some horse soothers in the hope that I'm going to be able to get through this video without coughing and spluttering too much at you. But I thought I would do a kind of mini get ready with me because I've got to go back to work tomorrow. I can't carry on staying in bed. So I thought we'd try some new products which I've had lying around and that a few people have asked me my opinions on. So let's get to it, shall we? So the first thing that I'm going to be trying is the Figs and Rogue Brightening Primer, which I got in my cohorted box, I think it was 2 months ago. This is like a pearlescent primer that's like kind of got like a shimmer to it. Really pretty, so I'm just going to put that on. So that seemed to sink into my skin really well, and it's left my skin feeling a little bit tacky but not too much. It seems really nice actually. It's definitely brightened my complexion and looks quite luminous. So yeah, happy with that so far. The next thing that I'm going to try is a sample of foundation. This is the Nars Velvet Matte Skin Tint. I usually use Nars foundation actually, but in the so I usually use Nars Sheer Glow in the colour Siberia. This is Alaska, which is light 2, so it's the same kind of, meant to be the same sort of tone. I'm just going to put some of this on my hand and blend it in using my beauty blender. I'm then going to go in with the Zoeva eyeshadow fixer. This is in the shade Matte, and it's almost just like a sort of concealer consistency. I just had to move the camera slightly because it's getting it's quite dark in my room today. I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer, which I normally use, under my eyes because I'm looking quite like I've been attacked by this flu bug, this fluey cold bug. I just need to brighten so I don't look so deathly. Do you see how much of a difference that makes? Oh, Tarte, thank you so much for saving my life. That's so much better. I'm one of these people who, when I get sick, I just don't cope very well. I literally just collapse into a ball on the floor and just cry for help. Luckily my other half is absolutely amazing and looks after me really, really well when I get poorly. Just excuse the nails because I've been ill. The next thing that I'm going to give a go or try is the Ciate blush. This is in the shade In Too Deep. This was also I think most of these products actually came in my cohorted box. So this is just the prettiest sort of peachy glowy colour, which I thought probably be really in keeping with the fact that I just need a little bit of something to bring me back to life. And that's such a gorgeous shade. Oh, I really like this. It just makes me feel a little bit more human. Yeah, gorgeous, really, really nice. So next thing I want to try is the Carbo Cosmetics Emerald City palette. This was their Christmas eyeshadow palette, and this came in my cohorted box as well. I might as well call this video testing out cohorted products because nearly everything in this video came from cohorted. So it's just these amazing selection of colours. I think I might go for like, oh, I don't know. What to try? So first of all, I'm just going to go in with this shade Fairy. This is like the most sort of, actually, I'm just going to go in with this colour Space Needle. It's the most kind of neutral tone in the palette. I need a mirror. It has got a mirror on here. I'm just going to take off the thing. Here we go. I'm literally going to put that all over my eye. Just to lay down as a base. I'm just going to go in now with the shade Fairy, which in my crease, just to give it a little bit of depth. Oh, Cherry's Soothers are so good. The Cherry Hall Soothers, I highly recommend them if you, like me, have got the lurgy that's going around at the moment. These are really subtle shades, but are just really good sort of transition shades. I'm then going to go in with this green colour all over my lid. This is the colour Vermont, which is like an emerald green. Okay, I'm just going to apply the other side with my finger just to see the difference. So the wonderful thing about applying it with your finger is you don't get as much like fallout with the shade. I'm just going to go in with my flat shader brush again and just do the corners and blend that out. Okay, so as I said, you do get a little bit of fallout, so you may need to go in afterwards and just tidy that up. And then I'm going to go in with this shade Coffee in my corners, just taking a much smaller, rounder brush just to give that little bit of depth. I think what I'm going to do is go in with a more gold tone just in the corner. That paler green just didn't really do anything for me, and I really want, just going to blend that up slightly. Okay, I'm just going to go in with, oh gosh, what colour am I going to go in? I'm going to go in with Lake Union, which is the lightest sort of goldy colour. I'm just going to put that in the inner corner and just see what that looks like. It's still not the pop that I want. Okay, let's try Pia. Okay, that's a bit better. And then just going to go in with another fluffy brush and take the colour Mount Rainier, and I'm just going to run that under my lower lash line. Okay, I feel like this palette is really pretty. I just think, I'm just going to zoom out a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. I just think it needs an extra, like the shimmers are pretty but they're quite muted. I feel like it needs like a really big pop of gold to really give it that sort of pop that it needs. Like even the golds, as you can see, they're quite actually matted. There is a lot of fallout from this palette, not gonna lie on that one, but the greens are really pretty. Absolutely love the pops of green, and the shimmers are nice. They're just, to try and get them to work over the top of the green is quite tough, so I would probably recommend maybe doing like a cut crease or something like that, or you know, putting some concealer over the middle of your eye and then putting one of the brighter shades in. But yeah, there's quite a lot of fallout from this palette, so be warned. The reason I thought I'd review this palette like now is because it's on offer in TK Maxx apparently, according to Lightning. Who was it said it to me? Diary of a 40 something. The Diary of a 40 something said to me that this is on offer in TK Maxx at the moment for $14.99. So I would say if you're after something that's got some really nice greens in it, I'd definitely give that a recommendation. Okay, I'm just going to put on some eyeliner and that sort of jazz, and I'll be right back. Okay, and I've just done a bit of eyeliner and all that jazz. Okay, the next product that I was going to test out was a bright lippy. I'm not quite sure whether a bright lippy is now going to go with this look, but hey ho. So this actually came in a different box. This was not a actually, for the sake of doing this video, let's find a lippy that did come in it. So the lipstick that I'm going to be testing out in this video is this lipstick by Lin&Lo. It's just a really bright, festive, Christmassy red. This came in cohorted a couple of months ago, so I just thought we'd give it a go. I've got really dry lips at the moment, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to go down, but let me just grab that Cargo palette. Let's give this a go and see what happens. Okay, I really like the formula of this actually. It looks really creamy and moisturising on the lip, and it's not like so much of a red that I feel like it's washing me out. It is a bright red, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't feel too, I don't know, like some reds, they've got like a bluey tone and they just look terrible on me, absolutely terrible. But actually I quite like this, it looks quite nice. I'm just going to go in with a little bit more blusher, just fab, and that is us done for the day. So this very quickly became a video of testing out Cohorted's products that they've put in their makeup boxes for the past 12 months. And I'm actually really pleasantly surprised because actually I love it. I think it's a really pretty kind of festive look. I think I definitely might go in with like maybe like a Super Shock Colourpop shadow or something, just to give myself a bit more of a pop of colour. I definitely need to do something with my brows because I ain't done anything with my brows yet, but you don't need to see that on camera. So yeah, really, really loved everything that I tried out in this video actually. Super, super, super nice. Really liked the Figs and Rogue primer. I feel like the reason I've been able to get away with this lipstick is partly because of how brightening and luminous my skin has come off because of this primer, so I think that is definitely a keeper. Absolutely love the Ciate blush, really, really pretty, just really nice on my skin, absolutely gorgeous. The lipstick is lovely, really, really nice, really love this colour. And the palette, although it's got a bit of fallout and hasn't got quite as many matte shades as I would normally like in a palette, I think you can pull off some really nice festive looks. So guys, that is everything from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've managed to get through to the end of it without coughing and spluttering too much, I hope. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out my giveaway, which is on my channel right now, and I will see you all very, very soon. Take care.